I think it's not a U-turn, because I had read somewhere that the president said he was going to look at the law to know whether it's possible to extend it. If the election was not around the corner, maybe people will not be kicking. And more so, the former IG fought a lot of battles, especially with the National Assembly. And I also watched an interview, it was last week, with the Senate president, saying that under the law, he cannot extend, that they are waiting. So I'm sure the president is also tired of fighting too many battles. Because people will ask, what's the big deal about this man, in any case? But like they say, if the one has come in, maybe it was an interest. Yeah, because he's, from what I heard, they said he was the commissioner in charge of, the AIG in charge of elections in Ekiti and Osun. And you cast your mind back, all manner of things happened. So he might even be worse. But in any case, we are here, we are Nigerians. We will tell them, if you want to serve in an office and damage yourself, all well and good, bring it on. You know, because these are adults and they are parents, they are guardians. What do you advise your wards? What do you advise your children? To be of good character, not to lie, not to steal, not to cheat. So if you go into an office and then you behave the other way around, I wonder what you go home to tell your children. So yeah, let him come, and I won't judge him yet. Let him come. I heard what he said, that it's going to be, a level playing field for everybody. We hope so. But if he doesn't, we are here to also tell the whole world. But a time will come very soon, some of these people will not be able to travel out of this country. The international communities will not grant them visa to travel. So when you are in a public space, behave well. Because your oath of office is not to the president, it's not to an individual, but to the country. And the earlier they begin to know this, but when they know this, we won't have this fear of who are they coming to serve. You know? Yes. You are in that office to serve Nigerians. And the day your job is over, you pack your things and go home. Till we get there, these insinuations will always be there. But like I said, I wish the new IGP well. He's the institution. I want to commend the president. He is actually fighting corruption. Because what this tells us really is that nobody is above the law. With the trial of the Senate president, again, I guess because they are just in a hurry to do it, and then you took the Senate president to the tribunal then, and they went back and forth to Court of Appeal, Supreme Court, and back, and there was nothing. And we have always said, build strong institutions. That's the bedrock that any of these things can rest on. But if anything, we are weakening the institutions. So my commendation to the president is, if you can take on anybody this size, the head of the legislature, then the head of the judiciary, it shows that nobody is too big. There are no sacred cows. But again, if I might deviate a bit, people will ask you, what about those serving in his government? That takes us back to Senator Shehu Sani. When it's your people, you use deodorants. When it's the other way, you use insecticide. So the speed with which this case was filed, everybody talks about that. If going forward, this is how cases will be filed, it's awesome, it's wonderful. And then, now you have not gone through the due process. So we have become the laughing stock of the world. So my take will be, nothing will come out of this. But what I don't know, I don't know the game plan. Whether the game plan is just to weaken the CJN, I don't know. But if that's the game plan, it's very dangerous. Like I said, you are weakening the institution instead of building, because you need strong institutions to fight corruption. As it is right now, it's too weak. So rather than build it up, you are further weakening it. That's my only concern.
And sorry, sir, how do you think the international communities will see Nigeria in the eyes of the world?
Yeah, because this is now we have everybody's reading political motives into this, and then that's disgraceful. Maybe there was good intention, but we could have taken time to do this, file it, follow the due process. Of course, there will be life after election. There will be Nigeria after election. So, and I keep saying this: why the hurry? If it's going to take how many months to get to the bottom of this, then we'll do it and do it the right way. But when you get ahead of yourself, that's what happens. You make nonsense of the whole thing. That's why you don't get, nobody's there cannot procure any judgment against any of these high profile cases. Because you just go out there, do it in a hurry, and then you mess everything up, and then you're back to square one. And that's why people are questioning now, really. Do you really want to fight corruption? Or you just want to put it there and then rubbish some people? Yeah, it's possible, but you see, this is a country of law. It's possible he didn't like him, and if we all remember that, the man was there, I think he was acting before the president went overseas for treatment, and then the VP had to be compared, That's not the issue here. The issue is follow the law. You don't have to like him. And that's what we are saying. You don't have to like anybody. The person doesn't have to come from your part of the country to transact anything business with. We follow the law. That is what we are talking about, strong institutions. For all we care, whether he likes him or not, is not the issue right now, because he can easily tell you, there was nothing like that. But if you follow the law. Now, I hope this will also serve as a warning to the Supreme Court judges. Because this case of the CCTV of public servants going to the tribunal is on appeal, and I think it's even gone to the Supreme Court. If they had taken side with one judgment, with not knowing that one of their own would be involved, it would have been something else. So the point I'm trying to make is, when a case comes before them, that's where justice is blind. You don't look to the left or to the right. This is the law, and then we apply it. No, we are not favoring any side. And if we begin to administer our courts like that, you discover that truly, that's when judiciary will become the last hope of the common man. But my prayer is that this CJN comes out of this, free and without damaging this institution. Because I repeat, we need to build strong institutions to be able to fight corruption. It's natural. We are in the era of politics now. Election is less than a month away. So if the CGN was best of friends with the president, you see here nations like this, you see come up. But what I would just say, we will get to the end of this. But I think it's a wrong step. They have not gone about it the right way. So hence it will not go anywhere. You probably would have damaged the institution, not just the man, not just the CJN, the institution. But at the end of the day, the whole truth will come out. I don't know why they are in a hurry. I mean, if you have done the right thing, here the president came into power, the first president since 1999, this dispensation, they didn't have to go to court. Won the election, the opponent said, I'm not interested, I'm not going to court. He had a free hand. So why now is he afraid? Because somebody will have to go to court first. So if there's a free and fair election and you win handsomely, why will anybody go to court? The court cannot, see, the law is law, you say you cannot put something on nothing. The court cannot impute what does not exist. So they should just do the right thing and not be scared of anything. Give Nigerians free, fair, credible election. Most times when the election is very free and fair, people don't go to court. So if they are sure they can do that, and they are sure that if they lose they will go home, why are they scared?